Hey everyone, today I've got another Wi-Fi battle for you against Moon from my Discord. We're going to be doing a Gen 4 OU match. So let's see what we've got here. I'm bringing a sort of physical offense spam with a lead choice specs Yanmega. Okay, so they've got a melodic, and I think even specially defensive melodic is going to be taking a ton of damage from either Bug Buzz or Air Slash. Now, Bug Buzz is more damage, but Air Slash has the flinch chance, and they're both only 2-hit KOs. So I think I'd rather Air Slash, go for the flinch, and then see what attack they do to me. So we'll see. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm hoping for flinch. I'm hoping for Fizz Def. If it's Fizz Def, then I'm going to be doing a really large amount of damage. I don't think I'll faint to an Ice Beam unless it's offensive Milo, which is okay. Confuse Ray Milo right off the bat, okay? So I think it's special defense with Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray plus Spadef. Alright, so I don't want to handle that. That's kind of like a Machamp moment. I think I can just go into a Snorlax here. It's a choice banded Snorlax. So I think that's my best bet here. I could risk going for the confusion. They're probably just going to recover or attack me. I don't think it's worth it to risk anything else. I will do a ton of damage to pretty much anything with Body Slam. Steel types could come in easily, but that's okay. I expect a Toxic here or a Switch. Yep. Switch. Or Recover. Recover would have been good too. Who is this? Okay, Togekiss. I could get flinched down. Not fun. I don't have a much better switch to this, other than just body slamming it. I will do a ton of damage. The ideal scenario is they T-Wave me, instead of just going for Air Slashes. They could Aura Sphere me too, but that's okay. I'll take that. I'll go for Body Slam. So this is a cool thing about Gen 4. They tricked. I'm banded. So they maybe suspected I was going to curse or something, but now I'm scarfed and they're banded. And the cool thing about this is they are now locked into Trick. I don't think it works like this in other gens, but Togekiss now has to click Trick here. So I could go into something on my team that would accept a choice band, or I could stay in and Body Slam again, knowing that a Ghost type or a Steel type could come out. So I'm going to do that. Togekiss has a useless item now. It's actually so much less threatening with a Choice Scarf, which is pretty good. Or with a Choice Band, excuse me, which is pretty good. So we have Togekiss Trick. I'm writing everything down in a notebook. Toge, and it's got Trick. I think you have to do this for Wi-Fi battles. Because there's no team preview. I have no way to see the team that this person has other than what I wrote down and what I remembered. I'm scarfed. I might outspeed now. Let's see. That did a lot of damage because that's probably special defense Milo. This thing's a pretty big threat, my Snorlax, I think. And I'll probably use it to check the Togekiss again. And I'm really happy that Togekiss isn't scarfed anymore. That means the speed control, that's like one of the biggest aspects they have. So what I'm expecting here is either them trying to stay in and recover and thinking that they're faster than me. Yep, that's it. Totally fine. I wasn't sure if I'd be faster after the Scarf or not. I don't know if this is invested or not. I didn't do a speed check. My Body Slam's going to do a ton of damage here still. And if I get a paralysis off... I can't speak. If I get a paralysis off, I actually think I 2-hit KO this thing. Or no, I won't 2-hit KO because then they'll have Marble Scale, excuse me. So, I don't necessarily want paralysis, but... Ooh, is that a crit? Okay, now I'll KO them. That is very lucky by me. Sorry for the hacks there, Moon. A crit para Body Slam with my Scarf Lax. Normally, the para would have let them live a follow-up Body Slam because Marble Scale increases the defense. But now they're so low that I don't think Marble Scale is going to save them. So I'm just going to take this thing out. So Milo's dead. I'll put that down. It's Confuse Ray, which was very annoying. Things are looking up for Yanmega. I think I'm going to be pretty powerful, especially since their Scarfer is gone. Yanmega is Specs and Modest, so it could be slower than Togekiss, who's probably Timid Scarf, if I had to guess. What do we got? Reggie something? Metagross. Okay, that's fair. Not sure what they're going to want to do to me. I do have a Fortress, although I don't remember if this has Earthquake. It doesn't. Not great. That's not great for me. I could go into Gyarados, who probably has Earthquake. This could have Thunder Punch. This could be a Jill. So there are scary options happening here. I'm locked into Body Slam. I don't want to deal with it in any other way. This also could just Rocks. I could go into Fortress and threaten the Earthquake and see what goes on here. So let's see, Metagross. I don't know if this is the best play since I don't have EQ, but we'll see. Meteor Mash, totally fine. So we got MM, back when Meteor Mash was a good move. 100 power, very strong. So we're going to get a Spike up here. I think Spike's going to be pivotal in terms of chipping my opponent's team, because I have several priority users in the back. I have Lucario with Bullet Punch and Extreme Speed, and I have Dragonite with Extreme Speed. So I think both of those things are going to be important. This thing could have Fire Punch, could be Mixed Metagross, although that's less common in Gen 4 than it is in Gen 3. It could just try and boom on me, or it could be Rocks. I'm expecting Rocks or a Switch here, probably. Because even if it Fire Punches, I'll live. So they switch. If they go into a Trapper, totally fine. I'm happy with my single Spike, to be honest with you. This thing is Choice Banded. Could have Flamethrower, could just be Air Slashing me. I think that going into my Snorlax is just going to be the best option here. And now Snorlax, even though it's locked, you know, I might not want to go into... I might not want to trap... My main concern, I guess, is that I don't necessarily know that I want to give Togekiss its Scarf back, right? It is locked with the useless band. Let's see. What's my play? I'm personally expecting Flamethrower, maybe, or just Air Slash flinches. If it stays in Flames, that could give me free setup on Gyarados or on Blanche, but do I want that necessarily? And like, how often does Togekiss run Flamethrower? Another question I don't have the answer to. Let's examine Google. It looks like it runs it. We're going to Figaro. Trick could be coming out. This would make this thing a lot more scary. But it is already kind of low, so maybe it could have Trick Roost. Let's see what we got here. Just Air Slash. Totally fine by me. I don't have a resist to this, but we know it's locked into it, and Snorlax should take a special hit very, very well. Now, the question is, do I Earthquake or do I Crunch? Because I don't think Body Slam's the way, especially with Metagross coming in, right? Although Metagross might not have a way to hurt Fortress very easily. And I could get a Para on the Metagross. I could Fire Punch for an even more mid-ground situation. We know it's locked into Air Slash here. And that didn't do very much. I think I shall just go for Slam. They could be flinching me down, and if I stay locked into... If I stay locked in... Yeah, this is fine. If I stay locked into, like, I could have Fire Punch would have been so good here, but if I had locked into Fire Punch while they Air Slashed me, I would have been in quite a pickle, to say the least, I think. So that did a lot of damage. Even though it's not very effective. Holy... I get a Para again. I'm not going to be able to KO this, because... the extra, like, that's only 50% with spikes, but I will go into Gyarados here. Lucky Para, we have Lucario. Luke, it's parried. This is a very lucky game from me, to say the least, to be honest with you. We get the Intim off. I'll probably live even a Stone Edge. CC, totally fine. I expect this is Life Orb or something of that variety. I have been crit. It appears. Does that KO me with a crit? Holy cow. That's insane. That's got to be banded or something. That's crazy. Full hit KOing my Gyarados while you're -1 is insane. I am fully, like, offensive Gyarados, but that's quite a blow. It is Life Orb, so it's not even banded. I'm actually very surprised that that KO'd, but that's okay. Okay. So if it's Life Orb, it could Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed crit probably ain't going to matter too much. So I think it's safe to come in and Air Slash with Yanmega, probably. I don't think I'll KO with a Body Slam here. What to do? What to do? Do I let Yanmega take chip, or do I go into this thing and E-Speed? I think I'm going to let Yanmega take chip. Let's see. I don't know if Tinted Lens is enough to take this out. Lucario is very frail. Oh, it's -1. I can definitely Bug Buzz freely because it's at -1. I expect BP or Extreme Speed to come out here. Bug Buzz should KO this. Even though it's 4x resist, I think it'll KO because I'm Specs and because of Tinted Lens. I didn't calc it, and it's also -1. So that's what I think. But the double pair is really unfortunate. I do have one of these in the back too, though. This thing could have Ice Punch, could have Stone Edge. Lucario gets really good coverage. Lucario is also... I don't know if people run it special these days anymore, but I do think special attack is pretty good. Yep, this is about what I thought. It's at -1, so unless I get crit, it shouldn't be able to take me out. Life Orb will be pretty strong. So let's see. Yep, that's okay. And I'll take it out with the Bug Buzz. Now, they don't actually know that I'm Specs, although I think it's probably a fair assumption when they don't see my speed boost here. But we'll see. Take it out. Nice. Bug Buzz might even KO the Togekiss at this point. Lucario's fainted. We don't know the last... We don't know the last two. We know Togekiss, Metagross are still on the field to battle. I don't know if this will take out a Metagross. Okay, who's this? Okay, this is faster than me. I'm not overly concerned because I do have 2 extreme speed users. I don't know how badly it will be able to hurt Snorlax, so I'm going to go directly into Snorlax. We have Alakazam. Alakazam does not have Magikarp in this gen. It's actually an exclusive to the Clefairy line. If this is Specs, it's going to probably be able to KO my Snorlax, so let's see. I was at like 360. It did... Okay, let's see. I didn't see an item. About 172. It could easily KO me here, or I could easily live. I think it's probably staying in and attacking me. I also kind of think it's Specs. Let's go into Nut. Let's go into Nut, and we can get a Spike up. Another Spike layer up. It could be non-Specs and have HP Fire or something. If it doesn't have a Life Orb, I'm not sure what item it could be running. Did I get crit? That's brutal. Okay. Now we have to see what I can do about this. Lucario. I'm Adamant Max Attack. Extreme Speed might KO. What about Dragonite? Let's see what Dragonite can do. Extreme Speed. Oh lord. Wait, let's see who's got higher attack. We can examine this easily. Alright, D-Knight has 403 attack. Extreme Speed should be doing more. I don't think it's enough to KO this thing, though. Will I live a single Psychic? Probably. I don't know that I have the grounds to be able to not extreme speed, though. That's the problem. Because if this isn't... No, that has to be specs, right? That has to be specs, right? I'm Fizzed F Fortress. Psychic should... Oh, a crit will KO. A crit psych... Or regular Psychic from Modest Alakazam that specs should never KO me. I think I kind of have to DD here. Okay. Okay, Latias comes in. Is this... Scarf? Probably, right? Extreme speed probably isn't taking out this Latias. But then I could probably go into Lucario. Alakazam will get more chips, so we have Latias. So we know the full team at this point, right? So Togekiss is alive, Metagross is alive, Alakazam's alive, Latias is alive. After this, if it's Scarf, I can go into Luke and finish it off. I don't think I'm faster. I think it's probably Scarf. But I don't really have a better switch. The crit ruined me. Alakazam destroyed Fortress because of that. I guess 2 extreme speeds would have KO'd on a switch, and I would have lived, but I don't know if that was better or not. This should be... like around here, it should stop. Yeah. Oh, I crit and it lived. I'm gonna feint to Draco here. Okay. I should feint here. There's no way I live, I think. This is an extraordinarily hacksy game. Okay, let's see what Lucario can do. Can Lucario clean from this position? Let's see. Even if it uses a super effective move, if it's not, you know, specs or whatever. I think Lucario can live any hit and should be able to KO Metagross at +2, right? I think I live any attack at -2. It could have Thunder Wave. This is scary. Do I SD here? I think I live any hit and I SD and then I can just clean. If this... But I'm not going to get a better chance to SD, I don't think. I'm not going to get a better chance to SD, I don't think. Because Metagross, yeah, this is scary. Yep. Should live this. Even if it specs, I'll live. Did very little. Now, I don't need... I shouldn't need any more pluses, to be honest. I guess if I want to really make sure... No, because Metagross is going to take Spike's chip. I think I'm fine to Bullet Punch here. I don't need to risk a crit. And I'm Bullet Punching the Latias and not Extreme Speeding because I only have 5 Extreme Speeds. And I got to use those for Zam and Togekiss. And so the plan is to just Bullet Punch here. I think Lucario has it cleaned at this point. That was an insanely hacksy... I could lose, totally, by the way. I could be wrong. That could be Scarf meta, for all I know. Although, because Latias Draco'd here, I suspect it's Scarf Lati. No, Togekiss was also Scarf, so I actually don't know what this Latiset's doing. Okay, probably going into Metagross. Goes into Togekiss, totally fine. I almost SD'd again, because that would have helped confirm Metagross death, but I figured after Spike's chip, Metagross is probably just accepting its fate. It's fine. We'll Bullet Punch again, I don't have a problem doing that. And if Lucario can't take out the Metagross, or if the Metagross is for some reason Scarf, I don't think that I have the steam left to win, because everything is slower than the Zam at this point. And I don't think Snorlax is going to live an attack from a Spec Zam. I'm still literally reeling, by the way, about the the Gyarados dying to Lucario crit. In my head, it's like, that's crazy. It is Life Orb. Lucario is strong. So Togekiss is fainted. Latias is alive, actually. Latias is like 2 health. So this would have to be like some Fizz Def Metagross to live, I think. But I don't think it can live. Wait, am I Adamant or Jolly? Uh-oh. I am Adamant. So I think I should be able to take it out with CC. Okay. Latias faints here. I don't think they have the steam to PP stall me on CCs here. Like, they could go into Zam, and then I E-speed it, but then they go into meta, and then I CC. Maybe they're trying to chip, Life Orb chip Bullet Punch angle, I think is the plan, maybe. So if Metagross comes out here again, I don't know, let's see. So let's see. Yeah, Metagross is going to try and Bullet Punch me here. Alright, what do we got for Bullet Punch damage? I am -1 defense. I am at 128 health. If this is banned, it could probably KO me. If this is Life Orb. What do I do here? Do I CC here? I'm at 128 health. I'm at -1. I'm Life Orb. I need this to take out Alakazam. If it's max attack Joyce Band, it has a chance to KO with Bullet Punch if it has it. I think I CC again, expecting Zam coming out. And then I live. Like, what's the damage range on this? 8. It's only 20% chance to KO me. I have to go for it. And that's only if it's CB. Yep. So I thought. And it doesn't appear to have been choice banded because I don't think it could even have done that little if it was choice banded. Whew, that was a stressful turn. That was a stressful turn to figure out. And then I should live. Ooh, do I faint a Life Orb? No way, right? I don't faint a Life Orb here. If I faint a Life Orb here, I lose. That was a miscalculation by my part. Let's see, what do we got? Yep. And then I'll clean with Extreme Speed. There's a well-played Bullet Punch Gambit, I think, at the end there. Definitely could have got me. So we'll do Extreme Speed, and that'll clutch the game up. Good game, Moon. It was very hacksy on both ends. The 2 paras were lucky, but I also think that the 2 crits were quite lucky. Thank you for the battle, and I hope you all enjoyed. See you next time.